The Black AIDS Advisory Group Awards still have great need. Do you know anyone who has had a significant impact on HIV in the Black community in Broward? In honor of National Black HIV AIDS Awareness Day, the Black AIDS Advisory Group is hosting the HIV/AIDS Community Service Awards. The HIV/AIDS Community Service Awards recognize, reward, and encourage activities that make or have a substantial impact on meeting the needs of people living with HIV and AIDS in Broward County and utilizing a high-impact approach for HIV prevention. There are 4 different awards people can be nominated for. The prestigious CARE Award recognizes individuals who has made a significant contribution to the public health and social well-being of Black Broward County residents living with HIV. The Excellence in Community Partnership Award honors those with an exceptional record of service in collaboration with Black AIDS Advisory Group. The award will be given to the community, agency, group, or institution that demonstrates excellence in collaborative work with BAAG, resulting in a partnership that produces positive differences in the Black community. The Distinguished Community Champions Award is for those who demonstrate outstanding achievement in and commitment to community outreach, engagement, and mobilization with an established record of sustained impact. Finally, the Juliet Love Leadership Award recognizes a longtime leader committed to raising awareness of HIV and AIDS in the Black community of Broward County, who have demonstrated an exceptional record of exemplary commitment and service through volunteerism or service. There are no restrictions regarding who can make a nomination. Individuals may nominate others or self-nominate. However, individuals should be nominated for their personal qualifications and commitment, not solely for their company or organization affiliation. Nominations must be submitted by January 10th, 2023. The link to submit the nominees is available by scanning the QR code on the screen with your phone or on their Facebook and YouTube. What a great opportunity to recognize people that work so hard and do this incredible work for our community. Would love to go in there and start nominating right now.
Yeah, Paul, we made the joke. Fay made. Well, I don't. You tell the joke. That I don't want.
So when I saw this pop up on Facebook, I was like, oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna nominate myself. I'm not Black and I haven't done anything for AIDS, right? And then I go, oh my God, my good friend Paul, he's been around forever. So let me get in, let me start nominating. He doesn't live in Broward. Paul, can you move to Broward, please? That's where I was at. I'm happy that we're spotlighting someone in the Black community that has done so much. Yes. I wish we could nominate you, Paul.
Paul, you work in the healthcare field. You have for apparently, according to Fay, decades and decades. It sounds like an age read to me, but maybe I'm just misunderstanding what she was saying. What do you think about the idea of having recognition awards that for community members that are focusing on HIV issues in the Black community? What do you think about that?
I think it's very important. The community, the Black community, Black and Brown community, historically really struggled with getting access to care. And then culturally, with all the different barriers, once we had great medication and all these great tools to help people, it was hard to get them to patients. And so the people from what you just read, the people that they're looking to honor, who are people who have really gone above and beyond and really gotten in there, those places where it's hard to have those conversations. And they've had them anyway, and they've made an impact. I live in Miami-Dade, but I know the first time I went out to Liberty City, they literally said to me, you can't talk about HIV and AIDS out here.
Wow.
Like, you can't, and then they made me sit inside of a building. They told me.
Imagine what would have happened if I showed up to talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm just saying this, the people that they want nominated are people who've really taken on a huge service because they've gone into the community. In healthcare, we've been finding ways to get people to come to us. Mm-hmm. And what they're saying is, no, the people who went into the communities and said, this is important. Mm-hmm. We have to do this, even if it's uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. It's saving lives. And I give them a lot of credit. It's not easy to be that person to walk into that church.
You know, I just have to
to
tell you,
walk into that family situation.
I
and
have
start that
learned so
conversation.
much about HIV/AIDS issues in communities of color, Black and brown. We broadcast the 2-day men's wellness conference with the Department of Health, principally focusing on Black and brown community men, and the percentage of infection is dramatically higher among people of color, gay people of color, than it is white people. And then you wonder, is that access? Is it education? Is it a cultural issue of rejection against LGBT in the communities broadly? And probably a combination of all kinds of issues. But the fact remains, HIV/AIDS is a much greater, it's a great issue anyway, but it's a much greater issue in our LGBT, especially gay men, people of color. The other thing that I think is really important here, which we talk about all the time, and I don't think we can talk enough about it, and it's really in 2022 became a big commitment for me. I am keenly and painfully aware that Wilton Manors in general and Wilton Drive in specific is a very white, privileged, gay community. It just is. For someone to argue with me that it is not, it's like, please, let's sit down and have that debate, and I assure you I'm probably going to whip your ass. Because at the end of the day, we must do more in our principal gay neighborhoods, gayborhoods, and communities in terms of what we do for color. And we're just not doing a good enough job.
If I could throw in as well, you know, there's a big rejection against the healthcare community as well from Black and brown communities. They don't trust healthcare.
No.
And down south, I'm from New York, and when I moved down here, I was shocked how many people down here.
And why is that, Paul? I don't
Well,
understand.
there's very real harm that was caused by healthcare to those communities. I mean, they were used as test subjects, and people are still alive to this day, and they remember when the vans came through. So there were very real things that happened, and so that's why it makes it even more important to take yourself and the institution into the neighborhood and be the first to start having these conversations that can save lives. Because like you said, it's a combination of a lot of very serious things. It's not an easy thing. I'm looking forward to see who the names are and what type of work people are doing, because I know the challenge, but I'd love to hear some of the creative solutions.
We are voicing at Queer News Tonight and Happening Out and Hotspots Magazine, we're voicing up support for this because it's important. We think it's great, and we hope. Nominate somebody that you think has done a great job for the Black AIDS awards that are happening from this, from the advisory group. Congratulations for it. LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.